Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Auto Transport. Good morning. We are live at Auto Intel Summit in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm Jay. Kind of a rocky start there. Really early morning. I never start this early, but we're getting it together. And so Ty is in the hallway at the trade show, and he found someone else to talk to. While there's, most folks are in the general session, and we're talking about auto transport, of course, dealers, auctions, carriers, brokers, dispatchers, etc. You can click share, click copy, grab that YouTube link. You can jump in the live chat if you want to. If you miss the show live, you can watch it on demand, put it in the comments below. But we're going to go live with Ty. Let's see what's going on here. Hey, Ty.
Hi, Jay. How are you today?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Good. We're in the middle of the session, and I'm out here getting ready for the show, and I meet Stephany. Stephany.
Oh, hey, Stephany.
Hey, guys.
What do you got there? Can you read that?
All right, I see. Oh, Stephany Connelly of Covenant Solar and Roofing. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This isn't a roofing conference, is it?
No, I don't think. Am I at the right spot?
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
I don't see shingles, roofers, contractors. I didn't see any of that in the parking lot. So
Yeah.
why are roofing
So
solar?
my interest in this conference was really to hear about electric vehicles because we actually sell and install EV chargers.
Good. Good. How are you?
Hey.
Come on over. We got a new guy.
I'm Vinay.
Vinay?
Yeah.
You want to say hi to my friend Jay? Look at this. See that guy? That's Jay.
Will you guys move
Good.
the interview?
No, we're talking to you. This is Vinay.
I know Vinay.
Let's do it.
Group
Yeah. Awesome.
Vinay's actually a speaker. You're
Okay,
speaking
so
later.
let's talk to. Sorry, we're going to interrupt you.
You're,
We're coming up to you.
no,
you gotta
this is
stay right here.
awesome.
Look,
This
look,
is
come
awesome.
here, Vinay.
All right.
Okay, Vinay, let's talk about you and your company.
Sure. CAARMO, we found that people are probably the most important thing in anything that's done. And we spent a lot of time trying to figure out the technology and the data and stuff like that, but but what we found is that a lot of people don't understand the emotion behind people. So we started turning data into empathy graphs and start to understand the emotions behind people.
Empathy graphs. Did you hear that?
Graphs, yeah.
Graphs, empathy
Yeah.
graphs.
That's
Okay,
right.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, we made it up.
Okay, good.
Because the idea is you can start to use your data to understand how your people are feeling in real time and start to see how it changes. Pandemics occur, markets change. You start to see how people are feeling, how they're affected by it, where they're superstars, where they're not. That's super powerful stuff.
Wow. So you got an empathy graph. Is it app? Is it software?
Yeah, so it's software. So it's all about influence. Yeah, it's all software that influences decisions.
Influences decision. We're going to have you come on our show.
Okay.
Give us a demo.
Okay, sure.
I'm really into this stuff. I'm into empathy and graphs.
Yeah, if you can be more empathetic as a leader, you can be more compassionate and therefore more effective. That's the whole idea.
Okay, that is empathy. Yes, I say empathy often because it runs humanity. Correct?
I'm on the same page as you. Yeah,
There we go.
we got clarity.
I mean,
Yeah.
We're good.
You have to have empathy.
aren't you glad that you're up this early?
Oh, well, I don't know about that.
Uh-oh.
But I'm here. Uh-oh, so we
Just
froze
froze
for a
on it.
second. Oh, we're okay.
There it
We're
is.
okay. All right, cool. We're good. All right, cool.
So, tell me,
Benign.
Vinay.
Yeah.
Vinay, you're speaking today.
Yeah.
Okay, what time?
10:45.
What he does is he puts this in our live chat.
Okay.
And we'll hopefully come to the.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, 10:45. We're talking about how you can build culture overnight, so you can lead to greater employee satisfaction, ultimately greater productivity and profitability, and how you can drive that all with data. So it's not guesswork. You just make it happen.
And who would be your ideal customer client?
We're starting to find any organizations that are trying to build a better culture.
So it doesn't necessarily just have to be auto. It could be solar roof.
Yeah.
Getting leaders, understanding each other,
That's right.
communication, building that culture, which is really important. I don't think people really understand how important. We're car hauling days, right? So we have a community, a culture. Car hauling day is really bizarre, and it's a really interesting industry. So we could take a guy like you and put you in the car hauling community, and you could help us all get along and have a better day.
Yeah, and I'm not that smart, so I understand sort of how to read graphs and start to see the emotions in graphs, right? But there are people who in this industry can take a look at it and say, gosh, I know exactly what's happening here. So we set it up and kind of, I'll put it on top of the tee, the ball on top of the tee. I can't get the ball, and that's the point of doing it. So yeah, we find the right people to do it.
You're a data guy.
Oh, I love
Data.
I love data. The propeller spinning around in my head. That's me.
That's good. And it's 10:45?
Yeah, that's right.
10:45. I'm going to try to swing by.
Well, yeah, that'd be great.
Come in there. There won't be too long here. What time is it?
So we're at you're
Oh,
at
yeah, we're good.
10 to 10 Eastern. Yeah.
So on.
It's on it. Yeah. That was
Well, sorry, I didn't mean to jump in the middle of it, but it was very nice great to see you. It's been a while.
I know. We need to catch up.
Are you going to go 10:45?
Mhm.
Oh, good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you all get back to it. Nice.
Thank you,
nice to meet
Vinay. Thank you very much. Really.
Do you need his, let's go.
I found it. I got his name. I got the session. I even put the I got CAARMO.com in the live chat. I'm over here researching like crazy. I got it. Yeah, thank you. Vinay Raman.
Awesome. Cool.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll,
thank you.
send you an email. Yeah, maybe have him come and educate us some more.
Yeah, well, great. Love to catch up with
Yes.
you too.
We'll see you
Thanks,
later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, that was great.
All right, that was awesome. That's what it's all about.
Good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
seems
known
like a
him
great guy.
for a while. I've known him for about 6 years.
He's from a local guy here too.
Yeah, he lives in Apex, which is right outside of Raleigh. For those of you who didn't know.
I'm learning everything all the time. Okay, so back to roofing. Why are you here roofing?
Yeah, I'm not here for
Not
roofing.
here for roofing.
No, I already told you that.
We
I'm
have-
kidding. No, so we have a roofing division and then a solar division. So under the solar division is where we've started to sell and install EV chargers because they can go hand in hand, right? And with the amount of electric vehicles that are being sold, dealerships really need a resource for that. So that's who we are going after right now, is the dealership, because they need a resource.
So here's a question for you. You said, I want to follow up on that. Solar? Did you say solar and EV?
Yeah.
The same? Okay. Solar EV resource for dealerships for installation of charging.
Well, the dealer,
Yeah, tell me
specifically the dealerships would really be the EV charging, the EV chargers, not as much solar panels,
You want to
but
put
the
them
EV
into
chargers.
the EV charger.
EV, that, as well as when, say if you go into a Lexus dealership, right? And you want a hybrid or an electric vehicle.
How about Audi? Let's go to the Audi store.
Audi, let's do Audi. Is that your thing? I like an Audi too.
Let's go.
So if you go into the Audi store and you want a hybrid, you need a charger at home, right? Well, right now, if you go into one of those dealerships, they don't sell them there. And so we partner with the dealerships to sell the electric vehicle right then and there.
Yeah, as part of the
package.
Yeah. By the way.
And so these dealerships need that resource, because otherwise, if you're going to buy an Audi and you need the charger, you have to do that all on your own. We have licensed electricians that work for us. So we just send the electrician out.
You hearing this?
Yeah, and actually,
Yeah.
I just want to say, I was reading a news story. It was a couple weeks ago I read this, in that, yes, so dealerships that are working on EV charging units at the dealership are running into power problems with the power companies, and it's major upcharge to install. Is that right?
I haven't heard that.
Okay. Well, that's one story I heard, but basically it is a problem, and and solutions are needed, and that's what you help do.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. So that's why I said, you all asked about NADA. We're starting with the North Carolina Auto Dealers Association, and then kind of moving.
Working your way up. And so that I didn't realize that until you just said it, but that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Because the car actually comes with, here's your thing. You just have to find somewhere to put it in.
And you have to find somebody to install it.
And somebody to
That's
install
right.
it. Okay.
And it's up to the car owner
guy.
to find all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So make that guy's life easier, the
That's right.
customer.
And the dealer. Because they can offer it right there, kind of a one-stop shop.
Yeah. It just made me think of Chip Perry. He spoke A to Z. A to Z is the name of
A
his
to Z
company.
Sync.
A to Z
Okay.
Sync.
Sync, yeah. Sync.
A to Z sync. Chip Barrett. He was speaking yesterday morning talking about I think it was customer centric,
Okay.
like how we, you know.
Yeah.
Well, because it started with, if I want to buy a car, I would prefer to just go through the entire process with one person.
One person. That's right.
That's what his
That's it.
message is.
Yeah.
So as he was explaining that, I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Do we not want that in
Yeah.
everything that we buy?
just one.
It's just
So
easier.
I'm thinking, wow, this even makes sense
Mhm.
with what Chip was talking
Mhm.
about. Here is everything you need.
Yeah.
One car, one
Yeah.
person, one payment, one
Mhm.
done.
It's done.
And he
Yeah.
actually had testimonials of
Mhm.
Paragon Acura up in the Northeast. I don't remember exactly where that store
Uh-huh.
is, but it's a Brian Benstock store.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know him, but he's a big man.
Okay.
Super classic guy.
Yeah.
Just classic. But it is interesting to speak with you, who
Mhm.
has absolutely nothing to do with cars.
Yeah.
You're in cars,
Yeah.
and you're still even saying the same message that we're hearing.
That's right.
Did you see that? Did
Well,
you hear that? Do you
I do
understand what I
see
just
it.
said?
Yeah, no, that's an applause button right there because I'll tell you, one of the things, especially when you get back to the consumer, talking about consumer centric. So let's say the Audi, the new owner of the hybrid Audi, wants to charge electric at home. Now he's bought the car. How does he do it? What does he do now? This is what a lot of people are
Yeah.
asking, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do I get a charger at home? Do I talk to my homeowners association? I've seen these articles going around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it really is left up to the car owner. What do? I have to call all these different places. I have to coordinate it all. Whereas with us, we have everything in house.
Yeah, and if the dealers, like, for example, the Reggie Jackson
Mhm.
Honda guy was on
Mhm.
Sean Shea.
Uh-huh.
I mean, just watching him, listening to him. Wow,
Yeah.
it's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there is this interesting thing, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but some of these newer cars aren't hitting the lot. Like, I guess you buy it online.
Yeah.
It just shows up
Mm-hmm.
at the dealership. Have you heard any of that?
A little bit, yeah.
So,
Just
but I
because
would
of
still
shortage.
assume that you still make it a
Mhm.
package deal.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
great idea.
Yeah.
I got another
Yeah,
one.
absolutely.
How
What?
about I read an article about EV car hauler being developed in Europe. So who's working with the auto transport equipment manufacturer to develop an EV car hauler? What's involved in that? Does it charge up the EV cars, etc.? Is there solar on the truck, etc.?
Well, that's a whole nother.
That's fun.
That's
Mhm.
really happening.
Uh-huh.
So as a transport community, there's some real challenges with EV
Yeah.
that you probably don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever
I can
tried
imagine.
to start an EV with no power at an auction?
That's not gonna work. Oh no.
Have you compared the weight of an EV to what we call ICE vehicle, combustion motor, right? They weigh a
A
lot.
lot more. Yeah.
So there's a push for the people that have the cars for us to hurry up and get them the cars. And so our name of our game is volume. How many can we put on?
Yeah.
The more we can put on, the more money we can make.
Sure.
So we want a lot of cars on our
Mhm.
trailer. But then, remember, overregulated
Mm-hmm.
government steps in and says, you can only weigh this much.
Yeah.
And you can only be this long. And, oh, sorry that you're going to minus 3 cars on your truck and trailer. That's, on average, $900.
Yeah.
And you still want me to pay for the diesel fuel? Oh, we don't do diesel. And now I got to charge. Just like,
Mm-hmm.
where does it stop?
Yeah.
I mean, what are you doing to us?
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
has anybody
You gotta
thought
have
about
the
this part?
resources. Yeah. Yeah.
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
You guys, it's great, but how are we going to make this really happen?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not necessarily like we don't believe it.
Yeah.
It's more like, I'm from Missouri. Can you show me?
Right. Show me how it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you get to this part, can you just show me
Mhm.
real quick? At least a cartoon or napkin drawing. Just give
Yeah.
me some kind of. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
Because here's what nobody really talks about. One of these trucks, it's about $350,000 for one
Mm-hmm.
piece of equipment to move maybe 9 cars.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot.
And you're trying to cut your costs.
Mhm.
Car dealer guy, consignor guy, fleet management guy.
Mhm.
Come on, give me a little help.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So the whole chain, again, great idea, great concept,
Mhm.
beautiful. Makes perfect sense. We just need some help getting cars to you.
Yeah.
So you can get a package.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
We're going to have to get somebody else on this to do that.
Oh, yeah. That's where it goes like, Ty,
Yeah,
stop.
exactly.
It's on tinfoil. Everybody's like, Ty, the tinfoil guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much.
Yeah,
for your time.
absolutely.
This is
It's
great
very
meet
good
you.
to meet you.
I
Good to
just
meet
want
you,
to raise.
Jeff.
I've got this. All right, so we've been talking about trucking. But what about rail and then ocean vessel? I read recently that because of the Felicity Ace fire, MOL, Ocean Vessel Carrier, doesn't want to do any more used EVs on its ocean vessels. Doing what? What happens if this happens at more places? They got to fix it. Obviously, we'll get through it, but this is one messy transition.
Yeah. We're definitely not the Debbie Downer game.
Mhm.
That's not our game.
No,
We're happy to work with you.
Yeah.
we're the news gang, right? We read the news. Let's talk about autonomous for a second, right? We talked about autonomous. Stephany, what's going to happen? Is autonomous not going to happen, or is it going to happen?
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
It's on the way. They're talking
Yeah.
about that too.
Yeah.
I mean, they talk about this stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to let Stephany go. She's got to
All
get to the next meeting.
No, she
Very good to
can't
meet
go.
you all.
She has to stay. We're keeping Stephany.
Thank you. We'll talk
Good to
you.
meet you.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll,
Did you have your
get
card?
No, I never have a card. Do you have a card?
While they exchange cards. Okay, so we've got so we're on our final day. We're live at Auto Intel Summit, and we're just Ty's in the hallways at the trade show connecting.
To catch up with you.
Awesome. So all right, so we go live in the hallways of the trade show, and actually I heard the ding 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 ding, which is when they let people know that there's another session happening. I actually think there's an EV session happening. Of all things, we were just talking about EV, and I think there's an EV session like right now at 10 o'clock. And I think that Stephany and Ty should be live on stage at the EV conversation. Oh, here we go. We're outside the main room. Awesome. Yeah, there's the main room. I remember those hallways. We were there together a few years ago. Yep. So there's the main session. Great. I'm gonna let's go live to Ty.
Following this, and so we encourage you to take a chance to maybe hit one shopping on it the first time.
You're getting ready to start. I don't want to hold them up.
I say stand in. Can you stand in there for a minute? I think that's pretty cool. I don't think Cherokee would mind. Go stand in there for a minute. This is the final day.
It's really a conversation. I'm really pleased to be here after a couple of years live. It's good, and I'm thrilled to be here on the stage with two gentlemen that are changing sort of the face. There's been a lot of sessions and a lot of information.
Cool. So Ty's getting the camera set. We're in the main session room. He's going to get the camera set so we can see it and hear it as if you were there. And we're just doing this to share. We want to share what the experience is like at the live trade show. Look at that live chat going crazy. Man, everybody's up early and talking to us. Yeah, I know. Listen, I get it. If you got an extra like, please leave one. I know how it is. But and maybe I'm making too much noise. All right, he's going to go back in. Here, let's give this a shot.
I don't think anybody would argue that fact. But given that that's the case, where do we place our bets and how do we do them? I'll let Bill and Ellen kind of give a little bio of themselves and what they do. But you're going to see see when they talk that, again, this is a unique angle, I think.
That's our friend John Pasamato. We know
Yeah.
him. Talking.
It's talking about the industry in big picture context. So, I'll hand it on to you.
Sure. Just a quick intro. It's great to be here with you. It's been great the last couple of days and meet some new friends. And this is a new conference for us that we're having. My background is I've been with Oklahoma State. Really good Tuesday in fourth generation, third generation. Run the business. We started off as a fourth generation. We were talking about today with dinner, talking about the risk capital of the home. Mr. Holmes, senior steward home, for $12,500.
All right, I thought that was pretty cool, man. I know that
it kind of gives you a taste.
Exactly. It's good to get a taste of what we're talking about. I mean, obviously, but a lot of people, they don't have the time, they don't have the money, and they don't know why.
That's
they
where
should
I
be
hang
there.
out. So,
Right.
like, I'm in there hanging out all the time.
Well,
talking to those people.
What's interesting is you sit in the sessions, then you're in the hallway. I find a good 50-50 mix is good, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was an awesome
Yep.
conversation with Stephany. That was great, man.
Yeah, it was.
And you know what's cool? Next
was
time
real
she
good.
goes to order delivery of a vehicle, she's going to think more about what goes into it. And that's what we're... So
Educating the community.
if you're in the live chat and you're wondering, like, why are you guys
You wanna
talking
say
right?
hi?
We're educating. Hey, what's up?
Oh my gosh, you're putting me on the camera?
No, not at
Well,
all.
yeah.
Just say hi to my friend Jay.
Oh.
You know Jay.
I thought you were like putting me out there.
Oh, no, we would never do that.
Oh, we would. We have never.
No. Hey, there's our one buddy. Okay. Day 3, wrap up. I don't know if we need to give a breakdown analysis or anything, but as you can see, it's pretty amazing. The connections that we make are unreal. And let me try to get out of here.
I'll ask you. So, how was breakfast? What did you network at breakfast this morning? How was it?
I did, yeah.
And
Michele.
tell me more about last night. Tell me about last night too.
Last night.
Well, just as far as I don't know, was there
networking.
networking after this general sessions and whatnot?
Yeah, absolutely. There's always the networking aspect of it. Honestly, I didn't stay up to it. I went to bed pretty early.
That's good.
But I think, like this morning, Michele Pirog parked my fleet. She's been a part of our gang, and you would think, why are you networking with her? Well, it turns out, get this, you're gonna flip. She parked my fleet, our buddies, with our buddy Ron, Traffic Inc.
Get
I didn't
out
know
of
that.
here! Wow.
They're working together, doing amazing things. So there's that.
Is
Then you
that
start
right?
talking about.
Does it have to do with his location? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Wow.
Yeah,
That makes
then
sense.
Conversation leads into another conversation that talks about another company that, oh, wow, well, I didn't know that. Okay, now this. And it just keeps going. So
Wow.
those relationships that we've already had, introduce us to the next relationship. And just like meeting people in the hallway, just completely standing there and, hey, what are you doing? Well, actually, I think she was lost. So
Well, what's interesting, I think that, because she said she just got in, and that's another thing, like, at these executive shows, people come and go, not half, but there's a portion of folks that don't even go to all the normal stuff. They're just there for some meetings, right, to develop business. I think that she might fit in that category.
Yeah.
Like, so these, and that's where IARA, those committee meetings,
yeah.
the conference sprouted from committee meetings. It's
I
fascinating.
believe you're right. Well, okay, so then the vinyl guy, what was his name again?
So that was
Not vinyl, it was
it's Vinay Raman.
Vinay. Yeah, Vinay.
Raman. Yeah.
So he's going to be speaking. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't have met him unless I was standing there talking to her.
And
So-
that's the magic of networking.
Yeah.
Because even you, Ty, you've been asked to help introduce some folks to other folks because now
Yeah.
we're in the network. Yeah.
Working on it. And again, this goes back to you and your car hauling business, you and your business, whatever it is you're doing. I mean, you look at ATI, you look at Jay, what are we trying to do? This is it. It's relationships. It's talking to people. It's asking questions. It's keeping your mouth shut. I mean, we had Justin, Backlot Cars guy. What's his last name, Justin?
Justin Davis.
Justin
What's cool
Davis.
is that so Justin Davis has never had time to be on the show, but when he saw you walking around, that's going to start to click. I bet you we see Justin Davis in the next, we'll just say year. He'll pop up.
We were supposed to have Beck. You want to shoot him a quick message and tell him I'm out front here if he's available? I can't do it. I'd do it on my phone, but I can't.
If you have...
I'll look over here. Hold on. I really wanted to give away a Jason Rice book today.
Well, why don't you walk back in? Let's do another Hey Buddy. We got time.
Well, I know we do, but
I
I
know.
don't want to make people feel weird. You know how it is.
I know how it is.
Nobody needs to feel weird today.
Well, why don't you try? I know. Try. I don't know. Try one more. Hey, buddy. I know it's hard. It's a delicate thing, but people. I think more and more people know.
Hey, buddy.
Like even
my T-shirt should say, "Hey, buddy."
The Cherokee media lady, she's like, I know you guys are live all the time. Are we live right
now? No. There's Dana. Hi, Dana.
Hey, Dana.
There's Dana Rogers.
What's up?
This guy's a worker machine. Always good to say
Dana's
hi.
a networker.
This guy, I can't keep up with him. He moves too fast.
Too fast. You gotta
he really
keep going.
is. He's fast. And he's up early too.
Yeah, hard worker. We got to be hard out here. Got to network. There's our other buddy. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good now. Our buddy Rich and Emily. Remember Emily? Emily. And there's Rich. Whoop.
That's Jeremiah Wheeler. What's up, Jeremiah?
Jeremiah Wheeler. Do you know Jay?
I think we've met at a conference before.
Right, years ago. Good to see you, Jeremiah.
You said years ago. You can't hear him.
Yeah, I know.
What company are you with again?
DRN and
DRN.
Track.
Yeah.
DRN MV Track. Got it. Did you do a presentation?
Yes.
Were you on a panel?
Yeah, I moderated a panel yesterday about remote work and increasing delinquencies.
Is there increasing?
Absolutely.
Right now?
Month over month for the past 7 months.
How many? Like what kind of crazy?
Just at MV Track, we picked up 18,000 cars last month. So versus 2019, we're up about 300%. So it's going back up. And bankruptcies are up. I mean,
it's coming.
Yeah.
You know Paul Machine, Black Book.
No.
He always puts these things together for our show. And he calls it the perfect storm. How long ago was that that he did the perfect storm?
That
Jay?
could be a year or two ago. And at
Maybe
that time, there was this wait. Or how about location services?
Yeah.
Jose.
And
yeah.
The wall. So the wall may have broke. The dam may have broke.
It's slowly breaking. I mean, we're still last month. Subprime delinquencies, 60 days past due was about 4.5%, and pre-pandemic 2019 was about 5.2. So we're getting close to back to normal, and I think it'll continue to
keep climbing.
Yeah, I think it'll increase past 2019 numbers for sure.
Well, yeah, and I don't think we've caught up with the pandemic yet. So my concern is the inflation right now. So the people that maybe use their credit card to get by for COVID pandemic, they're tapped out. So how do you deal with inflation?
Well, yeah, inflation is absolutely going to start affecting it, and I think that you've seen it in credit card debt increases. Bankruptcies are increasing, so those two are leading indicators for the rest of the world in terms of delinquencies.
So we're transport guys, right?
Yeah.
And so when we hear this stuff, to me, it's telling me what I need to do what I need to be prepared for.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it sounds
There will
like
be more cars to transport.
more cars. Did you catch that, Jay?
We're going to
did.
increase inventory
We're
for
gonna-
repossession.
And you primarily deal with the lender, the financial institutions. They're the ones giving you orders.
And the repossession agencies too.
Oh, and the
So
agency.
we sell technology to the agencies to capture license plate scans to help lenders locate collateral, and then we help them repossess the collateral. So it's a little ecosystem that works out pretty well.
That's awesome. Thanks for your
It's
time.
a huge ecosystem.
Good job.
Yes, thank you, Jeremiah.
Good.
Thank you.
Rich is getting ready to
Awesome.
talk.
Hey, what's up,
Remember Rich?
It's Rich
You're doing
Levene
your-
of
I'm doing
Dignity
my deal
Leadership.
at 10:45.
10:45.
Data and leadership.
Data and leadership. Good. We just met that one guy. What was his name again? Sorry.
Vinay Raman.
Ramon?
Palmero.
Oh, there's another gentleman speaking on data too, and I want to get with him. Like, is data and leadership the whole same thing? So it's.
I think it's Cam. What was his name, Jay? Cam.
Cam. What? Who?
Vin. The V.
Oh, Vinay Raman.
Vinay Raman.
Vinay.
Oh, I
Raman.
have not met him yet.
Nice guy. I'll introduce you to him.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please do.
Yeah, he seemed pretty sharp.
So what have you learned so far this week?
Oh man. It's just where do you start? Well, really honestly, Chip Perry,
Yes.
his A to Z sync
Yeah.
company, his presentation, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Did you catch that one?
I didn't catch it. I've caught several, and here's the one takeaway I've kind of gotten from this conference: is everybody keeps saying, "What's next? What's next? What's next?" Got news for you. We're here. It's happening. It's now. So we need to stop worrying about what's going to happen tomorrow and take advantage of the opportunity today. Be present, live in today, and start making things happen. I mean, the world's not going to go back to normal. It's not going to happen. So here we are, living it, and you got one shot to live your best life, and let's go capture it.
Do it.
Let's
That's
do it.
awesome.
I just
So
want to
that's
ask
what
a
I've taken away
question.
so far.
I
Jay
wanna
wants to ask a question.
Yeah.
Do you miss your mask?
Do you miss your mask? Do you miss your mask? That's what.
No, I do not miss my mask. And I think I got told 3 or 4 times on the airport and in the airplane to put my mask back on. I'm like,
Oh man.
yeah,
Just
I couldn't
close your
breathe in
mouth.
it. I
Oh, I
wasn't
know.
used
Isn't
to
it
it.
terrible?
yeah.
It's bad stuff. Okay, well, and that's also, by the way, I heard Ryan Hovey.
Yes.
Hovey. And I guess that guy hadn't been out anywhere because when he did his little presentation, he was
Yeah.
like, it feels so good to finally see people. Oh my God.
Well,
Where have you been?
Off track, but I just did a presentation in San Antonio, Texas, and I was at this conference, met a gentleman from upstate New York, and he walks in, he's like, this is a whole different world in Texas. I don't have to wear a mask. I don't have to keep 6 feet away. I can shake people's hands. And he was just ecstatic. I mean, the guy did awesome with his presentation. I think it was just the joy of not being confined to have to follow something he didn't believe in.
Well, we're going to live in the now.
Let's live in the now. Let's do it.
We're going to live in the now, and I'm going to try to catch your next.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. That's for you, Jay.
Did you get
Thanks,
that?
Rich. Have a great session.
Have you heard of this?
No, but
Let's
I need
do
a WTF. Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's do this live. Here, I've been wanting to give this away. This is our friend Jason Rice.
Awesome.
Work the facts, car guy.
I like it.
It's this guy just blows me away all the time. I mean, just a super amazing guy. You would love him. So I'm going to give you his book.
Awesome.
He gave me several to hand out, and
I love
I've
it.
read so far. I'm on like chapter 2. It's
Yeah.
just cool car stuff for me. I just love it. So that's from Jason Rice, Lot Pop.
That's awesome.
And we appreciate you and Jason. Thank you
Hey,
so much.
Shameless plug. I got a book coming
Let's
out
hear
here
about
in
it.
a couple months.
Let's hear about
Be
it.
ready. It's called You're Doing It Wrong.
Doing it wrong.
Stop Managing and Start Leading. So hopefully it hits the retail shelves this June. I'm on the final version of editing. I'm going to go record it. I'm supposed to get the manuscript back next week. I'm going to do the audio version the last week of April. So we're excited.
That's great.
Can't wait to share it.
I'll get one for
Awesome.
sure.
Oh, I'll give you one.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Thank you. See you.
Awesome, dude.
Okay, I'm
That
gonna
was
wait
cool.
One more trip. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
I love these
Book-
Hey Buddies. And that was, hey, giving away that book like that, that's awesome. Yeah. We're going to have to show Jason this piece of tape. And that's actually really cool, man. Very cool. Good call.
Well,
I love it when
Jason's
you're
been
walking
really
around
good
and
to
talking
us.
people. Yeah, he has. This is great. Great stuff. Ooh,
Come on.
breakout session.
No, they're breaking that down. Ain't nobody going on in there.
Right. That's
Okay.
why we started earlier this morning, because we learned the hard way. We went
Don't get Jay
live.
started.
We went
no.
live.
No,
It was the
no, no.
afternoon in Detroit. I mean, there were trucks backing up while we were trying to go live. It was crazy. So
They don't play. When
And
it's
hey,
quitting time, they're
information
gone.
live. I think I may have gotten us into Digital Dealer, dude.
That's what you were saying. I'm pretty excited about it.
Dude, that is a big deal. Hey, there's Danny
that is big.
Zaslowski in a meeting.
Yeah, he's been
Yeah.
in the meeting.
Yeah, no,
I'd
we're
love to
cool. We
interrupt him.
respect the meeting.
Okay, I think we're good. That's
Yeah,
it.
that was
I'll
really
hit this
good.
one more down here.
Yeah.
Oh, no, here comes the game.
Perfect.
Okay. I'm going to pretend like we're not even looking right now.
So this time here.
Okay. There we go. What time? I'm wanting to catch our buddy Tom's going to be doing a session. Oh, no. I don't want to talk to him. Okay. Yeah, we're good. All right.
Yeah. Well, I hear you, man. You know, and this is the funny thing. I mean, and you're in a small area.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, there's not a whole lot of places to go.
Well, they're
so-
still having that session over there.
Yeah.
Let's do this. This is nice. Look at that.
Oh
I
yeah,
love
that is nice. Yeah, let's talk. Let's have a
Perfect.
business meeting for a second.
Okay. I'm going to be coming back tonight. I've already
Okay.
checked in like you told me to.
Good. Good.
Uh-oh, here it comes. Here comes Mackenzie.
All right.
So we
Oh,
have, hi, Mackenzie. How are you? Are you staying or going?
I'm heading over to that side. I'll be here for a little bit.
A little bit longer? It's been good? Good. Take a Friday. Tomorrow you want to try Cars on the Move, go back to old school parking lot?
So okay, I'm really glad you brought that up. Whoops, hit the wrong button. Okay, so
I would love to be in a parking lot with my jeans.
I had an idea last night. I was thinking. I was working late and I had trouble sleeping. So I'm thinking this. It's funny because you were telling somebody we go live 4 times a week, and I always talk about that, right? And I was thinking, I don't know if we have to do that anymore.
Yeah.
I
know.
It's really, really hard. Well, no, but I say it all the time, but hearing you say it, I'm like, yeah, this is really, it's going live 4 times a week is starting to kill me. So what I was thinking is, and Brian and I haven't done a show, we haven't done the DOT in a while. I think I'm going to move DOT to a 1-hour show twice a month instead of weekly for 30 minutes. Okay, that's DOT. Tuesday nights live, I'm also not gonna. It doesn't have to be a 2-hour show every time, right? You totally agree with that, don't you? I know.
We're live. I just say, yeah, sounds good.
Well, exactly. Well, here's what I've seen. I've seen the metrics. Industry news. A lot of people tune out after industry news.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It is interesting.
Try swap.
It's good for industry news, bad for the rest of the show. So that's okay. That's okay. Now, dispatching live, I'm not going to touch right now because the numbers are going up. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll mess with that one.
And Cars on the Move, I don't want to mess with either because I think Cars on the Move is going to be for the advertisers and folks that we're talking to. It's going to be really important. So I'm not making a lot of changes, but that is my thinking, is to ease up on the accelerator. So, point, we don't have to go live tomorrow. What do you think of that?
Fine with me.
Because
it's your call. But yeah, I'm fine.
Hey, there's Jonathan, photographer. What's up, Jonathan?
Jonathan.
We've been live all week. You've been killing it. Take the day off tomorrow. I'm going to also. It's Good Friday.
Yeah.
You know what Good Friday is all about?
Yeah. I need to come and see you tomorrow. I've got your kit bag and a bunch of stuff that you need.
Okay.
Swag bag.
Cool. Right on.
I will find you sometime tomorrow with that. And then moving forward, I like the idea of the Friday, the Cars on the Move, definitely dispatching live. Keep that baby live. I mean, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Tuesday night, I think we should try a reverse just to see. Try the panel. Start out with the panel and see what happens.
Well, let's do that. Let's try that.
could be fun.
Let's try that.
Some of the feedback I get at these conferences is, boy, it sure is late.
Yeah. Well, that's it. And you know what? That's the executive crowd, right? And
Yeah,
we're really doing something interesting by mixing. I don't think now AHA mixes owners with labor. But
speaking of AHA,
yeah.
sorry, we need to go ahead and plug that. Pull up a LinkedIn. I think I'm on their LinkedIn speaker. Ty's speaking at AHA. Does anybody know that?
Is that right? You're on their LinkedIn?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
yeah,
awesome.
I think so.
Well,
That what's the one guy, Ken or Kenneth? Is it the Toyota guy? He sent me a deal, some kind of an invite.
Huh. Okay. Key.
I'll
I
find
don't
it
know.
and
Yeah, find it and let me
Key.
know. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so
we'll start spreading that around.
And so that's the thing is exactly so. Really, once we wrap this show, we're on to.
Yeah, we need to start pumping AHA.
We need, and we've got,
one of the things I want to pump about AHA is I would love to know the cost to come as an attendee. I do believe that we have some members in our community that might be interested in coming to that. So I don't think it's really that bad to come to that conference as far as money goes.
As an attendee, yeah. Okay, I'll tell you what. That's a great idea.
Well, I understand that crowd's kind of different. I know we don't talk about them much, but
well,
if we can help a little, that would be nice.
Well, we're going to talk about it more. I think that's a really great idea. I mean, there's not a whole lot of time to ramp up to it. AHA's in a few weeks. That's the Auto Haulers Association of America meeting in Atlanta. But, let's work on it.
Well, we have to work on my presentation, put together a slide deck. But I'm the whole time I'm at this conference, no joke. I could probably not steal, but they said you can have the slide deck. Some of this stuff really ties into what we talk about, what we believe, and how we're looking at what's next.
I love what you just said because what is industry news? It's articles and information that I found everywhere. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Yeah.
Definitely. I need to find Chip Perry and spend some time with him. I mean, that guy is just super classy, and his slide deck. And then I did talk to Brad, whatever Brad's last name is,
Brad
the Mannheim
Burns.
guy.
From Mannheim.
Brad Burns.
Awesome.
I talked to him after. I forgot to tell you that. Caught him in the hallway. I was like, dude, we used your photo. We used everything. That's exactly what we talked about.
His slide, yeah. That's
I want
awesome.
his slide deck too. I think I can get it from him too.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah, you probably can get it. Hey, Cherokee Media. You probably can get his slide deck. And that's, dude, Dan Dietrich, I want him. I want his slide deck, right?
Oh, man.
Right?
Well, he was on the panel.
I know, but what I'm saying is that that's what's neat, is that I'm going to go to camera one. If you're in TV land and you're still trying to figure out what are we doing at all these shows, the answer is we're getting information that translates into our vertical and we're sharing it with you. That's and we know that, listen, there's 10 other places to go to learn, I don't know. I don't want to get negative. I'm not a downer, but my point is that there's so much more to business strategy, right? Business strategy, Ty.
Development. Business
Not to mention, because I listen to everything. I was listening to a podcast from the Mid-America Truck Show. Okay? Yeah, I'm listening to that. Me, Jay, at ATI, I'm listening. And this one guy, he was like a younger guy. He was starting up, and he's got visions of being a corporation with lots of trucks. So great. If I know a lot of companies are dreaming big. Great. If you're going to dream big, you might want to listen to what we're talking about. Because if you're really dreaming big, you're going to run into this stuff. And it's not just 10 trucks, 10 drivers, 10 running lanes, 10 load boards. It's not. It is not.
Hey, I think Dan was the guy. I just was in the conference where I took you, that big room. And I think Dan was the guy that said, do we really need another app or another something to buy wholesale cars?
He's absolutely right.
I was like, fell out of my chair. I wanted to jump up and start clapping like,
yeah, exactly.
Dan.
Yeah, you should be on the sequel of Too Many Apps.
I mean,
yeah.
Dude, and he's right. I mean, this is what he's saying. He's saying, look, that poor dealer got, okay, look at Sky Hallman. Let's talk about one auction view.
Sky Hallman, one auction view.
Okay, why did Sky have to come up with one auction view?
Because there were too many apps. Well,
can't find your cars. You can't find the auction.
But
yeah.
What the problem is, the buyer at the dealership needed 10 screens. He needed 10. He looked like a security surveillance.
Okay,
orbital.
So that yeah. Okay, so we're friends with auction people, right? We're friends with tech people, right?
Everybody.
So I'm just saying, okay, all these things, the auction, the tech, Danny VenQ, Max Digital, keep
Jason
going.
Rice.
You've got ACV,
Black Widow.
You got all these people that are all trying to help the dealer acquire inventory and sell inventory. Does that make sense? Okay, if I'm a dealer and I've got, I don't know, I don't even know, and I'm in the middle of these conferences, I'm going to go minimum 20 different avenues for me to somehow get a used car. If I'm a dealer and my brain would hurt just on this conversation alone. Okay, I've got people pitching me as a dealer. I'm a dealer. I got people pitching me, hey, just buy them out of the driveway. It's easy. I've got people pitching me, hey, just leave them in the backyard. We'll come and take them for. I got auctions coming bringing me candy, and I love the auction ladies, and they smell good. And then I've got, it just keeps going and going. It's like, does this poor guy have time to actually buy a freaking car? What does he do? Totally. I mean, everybody's knocking on this door, and you wonder, as a transport guy, you walk in like, hey, how's it going? And fuck yeah, get out of my
You know what? Do you know what I was thinking? I've come to realize when you're the boss and you finally step out of your office and everybody attacks you with like ideas and suggestions, that's crazy time.
Yeah.
And that's the dealer.
Yeah. You just, so again, there's this level of respect that I think as a transport community, we provide a service that is needed. Okay. It's how can I help 100%. You? How can I help you, Mr. Car Dealer? I don't want to take up any of your time. Can I help you? And all I want to do is just pick up your car and drop it off.
I want to bring you your cars.
That doesn't take long. We may not be a match. I know you got a lot of people knocking on your door that want your time. They're trying to sell you big stuff. I'm just this little service guy. I think I might have the opportunity to help you if we can just take a minute of your time. Pretty simple.
It's interesting you say that because then also in the Matt's podcast I was listening to, is the owner-operator, especially in the freight world where there's like a jillion trucks and you've got like mega carriers, that the owner-operator does find it very hard to make any inroads with a shipper or a client, sometimes even brokers, because they just got one truck and that shipper needs, regional nationwide coverage. Ty.
A little while ago, you were asking me about last night in networking. I forgot. I'm sitting at a little table. I've got Beck, Super Dispatch, Dana, Pre-Owned Auto Logistics, and Jeremy. We're sitting here. We're talking about the carrier. Do we really care about the carrier? Because Ty talks a lot of smack on the carrier. Does Ty really care? Absolutely. And everybody knows I care about the carrier. I'm just a little rough on you, and I want you to understand what you're getting into. But as we talked about this is the same kind of conversation that we're just leading into, that we were talking about the car dealer. Where does he get his inventory? As a car carrier, everybody seems to go to one place to find cars. Now, whether I agree with that or I don't, it's a reality. And so as we're having this dialogue networking last night back and forth, I'm like, what's it going to take to give this place a real run for their money? I want to know. Because I don't hear positive feedback about this particular platform, and I'm talking to you, Jay. You're my source for what does the community really think about this company, and this company. And if you tune into Thursday live on Dispatching Live,
Man,
You will get the
hold
answer
on to your
all those.
boots.
So as we're having this networking conversation after hours, I'm like, okay, why don't we just pick a date? I want you, and you, and you. You guys are all tech guys. I want you all to meet in Kansas City. We got a place to meet. We're going to sit down for 2 days, and we're going to figure out how to all get along to fix one problem. Right?
Wow.
And what was crazy, there wasn't anybody saying, "Ty, you're stupid. Don't talk like that." It was really positive feedback.
Wow.
And I'm thinking, this is grassroots. This is real. I've had enough of this, and I'm now prepared to do whatever I need to do this. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Okay, when you get to the point where you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, it's time to start making some changes.
And here's the really good news. This is so cool, man. And there's only a couple people watching, so we're okay. But ATI has made such an impact, finally, that company is talking to us and wants to know how, not necessarily how we doing, but they already know that. They watch the show. But they're ready to talk to us more. And eventually, I think they're going to reach out to the audience. Now, I didn't name any company names, but we're making an impact. We are building bridges between verticals that did not speak before.
And it's a beautiful thing. And I think, some of the conversations that I've had here, because people are like, so what do you do? And I start talking about, there's people that want to get in this business. It's really a weird, we have car dealers that are our friends. We have auctions that are our friends, and we can't go to these places and help new guys that want to service this industry without getting yelled at or kicked off the lot. Or right. There's a problem here, guys, right? And again, this ATI.
We just got to get you to stop getting kicked off the lot.
Yeah, I don't know how we'll do that.
I think it'll happen. Eventually,
we're
going to meet enough people. They're going to stop kicking you off the lot. And when we can achieve that, wow.
Exactly. And this leads into, more conversations after the seminars yesterday. We started talking about logistics. We started talking about vehicle acquisition. That conversation I'm having with Tom Gregg, Vehicle Acquisition Network.
Vehicle Acquisition Network,
okay.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, look here. I'm telling you, it is happening.
Yes, and when you hear Tom Gregg talk, you can't help but think about your role in the ecosystem.
Yeah. So, and then we start this conversation with, it's kind of slid into, I don't know if we talked about it live, but Tom and I were talking about Carvana Access, our friend Scott Wood.
Oh, sure.
How many cars? Well, I can't remember the number. I don't know the number. I'm sure the number's
I don't know
there.
the number, but it's huge.
They buy so many cars before noon every day. Even if it was 100, it would still blow your brain, but it's a lot more than that, right?
It's thousands.
And so, okay, where are they getting those cars? They're buying them locally, and they're shipping them down the road. And their logistics is amazing, right? So as that unfolds, as that keeps going, everything, you're going to start seeing AHAA, my man.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Was he on camera yesterday?
I believe so.
Okay, I wanted to know his name.
Oh man,
I can look it up.
There's two of them here. I can't remember which is which.
I'm going to look that up while we're talking, because I always want to know who we're talking to. Because it really... No, so there's Peter from IAA. Peter Alchtain.
He might be Peter. There's two of them.
And then there's... and it's hard. This is another thing that's hard about trade shows. Keeping everybody's name straight is hard. And I found Abhishek Goel from Dasek. Remember we met
I made
Abhishek.
friends with him on LinkedIn.
Yeah, me too. I sent him
Got that taken care of.
I sent him let's see here. Oh, Mike Hanna from True Spot. Have you talked to him at all?
No, but I saw him on stage get his award with Steve Greenfield yesterday, and I wanted to talk to him.
Oh, he won an award. How cool. Oh,
yeah, it was really
John Mathiowicz. Is it John Mathiowicz from IAA?
I don't think that was John.
Yeah,
I think that might have been I think John's the other one that John and I always go back and forth head to head.
John's a VP of commercial sales. I've seen him on social media. I'd like to talk to him.
I think so.
Oh, hey, what about Craig Quisenberry of ACV? He's there.
Craig, I've met a lot of ACV guys. New guys, the normal ACV crowd wasn't here. There's a younger guy here, ACV. He's really cool. He'd be fun to talk to. I think he may have even been on stage, something like that.
I think that's pretty much so there's Peter and John from IAA. That's what it looks like. So maybe that was Peter.
Yeah.
I'm going to send him a
Thank you,
LinkedIn
sir.
connection.
Yeah, I would. I would definitely do that. If we want to keep talking here, I might get a hey buddy or two. I think they're letting out.
Yeah, hey, that's why I'm keeping you busy. There he is. Yeah, okay, I'm going to connect with Peter. I just sent him a LinkedIn connection. You know, you never know.
Hey, this
did
cool.
you
Watch
see?
this.
Hey, did
Hold
you?
on, hold on,
Go
hold on,
ahead.
hold on.
It's you. Go.
I'm going to see if I can do this.
Yeah, I love it.
I can't.
Oh,
Shoot.
okay.
Too bad.
In
Try.
a meeting? Hey.
No. Hey, there she is.
What's going on?
Stephany.
What is she doing?
How was your EV? Did you like it? She liked it. Okay, good.
Okay, good.
I was thinking if I could get the camera over there and somebody sat down here, that would be so cool. It'd be the best
Ooh.
shot ever. Because I got this great behind me here. No, come on. See that? That would be sweet. Oh my goodness, Michele. Here's your buddy Jay.
Hey, what's up, Michele? How you doing?
Hi guys.
You out of here? Oh, you decided to go early? Okay,
That's
good.
why
Good luck.
That's why we're early. Yeah. That's why we're early, because she's already leaving. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point. She's gone. We had a good meet. We had breakfast together this morning. It was really good.
That's awesome. Okay, good.
Yeah, I don't know if you know her background, but she was at either IAA or Copart. Can't remember. She told me.
You know, I think I did know that. Yeah, she's been around. She's got a lot of experience in the industry.
Yeah, and then they somehow let her go, maybe pandemic or something like that.
Okay.
And that's how she got into Park My Fleet, and that's kind of how she got in with Andre. Really cool story. So the funny thing is both those companies now have just kind of exploded. Just when we see her at the NADA, she's kind of helping Andre, and then when we see her at Park My Fleet, Mike. Well, now they're both to the point they've grown so much. They're both saying, "I want you." Like that.
Good for her. That's awesome.
Yeah, she's doing really well. But I think that's it.
Well, we're almost at an hour, so
session. Yeah, let's wrap it.
All right, let's wrap it up. All right, so do me a favor. So when do you leave? You leave tonight or something, right? What time you leave?
I want to
the
meet
hotel?
this guy.
Oh,
I see you all the
Here
time.
we go.
What's your name?
Mike Dodd. How are you?
Mike Dodd?
Yes.
I'm Ty Thompson. What
are you,
company
Ty?
are you with?
Tracy.
Tracy?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Which company are you guys with?
Formerly traded LA, sold it to Headed as a network. Starting something else.
Oh, really?
So
Great.
formerly traded LA, formerly on loop, formerly Affinitive, and now off to something else.
Awesome.
What do you do?
We do YouTube. I'm an ex-car hauler. Used to have a big fleet of semis that transport cars for car dealers from auction to dealer and dealer to auction back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm from Missouri. So my buddy started a YouTube channel. Now we try to help the car hauling community learn more about car dealers to do a better job.
Let's just look at that.
Yeah, ship cars.
Ship car, yeah.
That's it?
No. We're ATI Auto Transport. That's our YouTube channel. But
I'll grab
We'll see it.
after this session.
yep. Thanks, guys. Okay.
All right, cool. So Mike Dodd, I'll send him a connection request.
Yeah, that guy's a hustler, man. He's buzzed around this whole thing.
I've seen
wanting
his.
to catch him.
Okay, I've seen his name too, Mike Dodd. Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, man. That's it. we're done. So
It's a wrap.
let's talk later.
Yep.
As
Give me
you're
a call.
as you're wrapping up at the hotel.
Hey, Chad, I want Chad. Come here, Chad. Are you in a hurry?
Yeah.
Oh, you are for the bathroom. Okay. Well, this is my buddy Chad that I was telling you about.
Hey, how you doing? Nice to
You
meet
know
you.
Chad? He's the Patriot, right?
I'm the Patriot guy.
The Patriot guy.
The Patriot guy. Awesome.
We're gonna get with you later.
Please.
We appreciate you.
I look forward to it, man.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Cool.
See you.
Cool.
Thank you, Harry.
Thank you. Okay. You ready, spaghetti? Yeah.
All
give me a
right,
call
dude.
whenever. I'm gonna
Thank
go
you, man.
pack my bag, and get my room, get out of there.
Yeah,
check out.
right. Yeah,
11
finish that up.
o'clock checkout.
Yeah, good
All
call.
right.
Good call. That's another thing. All right, dude. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Signing
Have
off
a
from
good
Auto Intel Summit. It's Ty Thompson. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. All right, camera one. That's it. Well, we are going to keep going live from trade shows. We're going to keep updating and doing what we need to do. Keep on networking like crazy. Let us know how we can help you. Thank you so much for tuning into our live stream or watching it on demand. And if there's anything we can do, send me an email, autotransportintel@gmail.com. Otherwise, no show tomorrow. We're taking the rest of the week off. Tomorrow's Good Friday. Easter Sunday's coming up. Then we've got Tuesday night. We got Paul Machine on. We're going to have a pretty wild show Tuesday night. So please join us Tuesday night. Thank you so much. It's ATI Auto Transport. I'm Jay. Stay safe. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you soon. Peace out, everybody.